Oh, well, it's showing I've disconnected. Cool.
Oh God, what the fuck is going on?
That's just the internet being the internet, you know.
The internet has the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
What is wrong with Twitch?
It's just not having a hot day today.
It's never having a hot days.
True.
No, I'm looking at green.
I've had some reasonable days.
Is it like green and horribly broken up for you?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any sound?
You were muted. Give me a second.
Nope. On the plus side, the YouTube's fine.
I can hear myself.
I'm starting to think that Twitch is just not ever going to like us.
I can hear myself on it.
Okay, so we are actually in fact live.
Yep. I think tomorrow you need to see about fixing it. Or at least troubleshooting tomorrow.
YouTube's fine.
Hello, everyone!
Give us a moment.
Weird.
Nick, why'd you sound like you're in a
Because
compressor?
he's still on his phone.
Nick, go off your phone!
Yeah, what?
I'm trying to get to the website. Give me a moment. I went to go
Please
to
hold
breakfast.
while we take care of technical difficulties. Thank you for your patience.
Well, on the bright side for Twitch, this is mostly a thing you just listen to anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not exactly like scintillating visual action.
Yeah. Like, when people watch Roll20, they don't watch Roll20.
Who
They
wants
more
to see
listen
Payel?
Me, bitch!
You can look at him on a daily basis. Shut up.
Everybody. Look, all my worshippers out there love to see payout.
You say that like we use Facecam or something.
No, but the little token thing has that awesome picture of him.
Okay, yeah,
two.
that's true.
Two, technically.
Ha! I win.
No, you don't. You still
I do.
suck.
Yeah, I do. You just suck more.
No, you just swallow.
And you choke.
Oh,
I don't actually. I have no gag reflex.
fuck it.
Well.
That was not bad,
We
Chris.
did not need to know that much, Tom.
They do now.
Now the entire internet knows.
No, all of China knows that you're horny. Actually, that's a good. That actually brings up a question. You got that $20 ready, Tom?
Wait, what?
You ready to make that $20?
No, I'm good right now.
Yep, I have no idea what's going on with the thing, but
Twitch never works. Twitch has always been mean to us.
here's what we'll do. Copy link address.
You know what? We should just,
Yeah, just
we should
stream the
just have
YouTube.
yeah, we should just have it built that every single time someone types in chat, it just gives the YouTube link.
There we go. Copy that. And then I'll just paste that into there. There you go.
Just a freaking YouTube link that you have, like, screen shared.
In case you want to see anything other than this horrible green and red mess that is Twitch.
Oh. Okay, finally it's shown me. I don't understand what you've done against the Twitch gods.
No one can understand what the Twitch gods do. It is their own realm. We
It's
just
like
watch and cry.
Some Sundays Twitch works, some Sundays Twitch not.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Again, that's why we have the YouTube.
something that is reliable, but I'm not going to say any more, or Twitch is never going to monetize us.
I mean...
That was good. Alright, I had my breakfast. What was their name?
What?
He's eating people. He's a cannibal.
Actual cannibal, Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf.
Stalking through your trash cans. I don't know. I forget what the lyrics were.
I gotta cover it all. Put in the music.
Well, technically, if you are what you eat, that means that you're always committing cannibalism.
Oh. So funny.
Technically
he's got
correct.
a
That's kind of
point.
correct.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
Alright, full screen that.
Excuse me.
That was kind of a way to make the
Bless you.
Twitch thing do like a soft reset.
Yeah, it's called a nuke. Right, are we moving?
Almost. Oh, that's right. There's a thing I was supposed to do.
Nick. Name the chip code.
We're looking at that another time.
It's so nice how fucking enormously long this song is. So I can remember to do things very quickly. And with that, I believe it is in fact time to begin.
Nearly an hour late.
Let's see.
Oh,
Did you say an hour
you
late?
know.
No, we're like half an hour
Just-
late. We normally start like 2:30ish.
Truth.
Anyway, hello and welcome to the marvelous misadventures of Leo. Streaming only on YouTube. So if you're watching it on Twitch, I don't know how.
Very carefully.
For a lot of misery.
Excuse me again.
That should be a thing that gets done. I should just have like a third computer, and all it does is just stream just a screen capture of the YouTube stream. And then maybe Twitch will work.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Oh dear.
And then there'd only be like, you know, like a 40-minute delay between us and Twitch. It'd probably be close to like a fucking minute delay though. But anyway, joining me today, as always, Simon, playing Nea.
Hello.
We have Nick with us, playing Alton Rawl, our new Drow best friend.
Oh,
And-
you're my best friend.
And, of course, the indomitable Pale.
Worship me! There you go.
Uh,
Actually, I had energy today. Congratulations.
We've got Tom back with us, playing the dual roles of Sex Pest Ragnar and Silent but Deadly Borutor.
I don't know which one's better.
Land of contrasts.
And we have Chris playing the most chaotic beings you've ever met in Kate and Ozen.
Yep.
Last time, you guys made it into Vrindenstone, got up to some trouble, found some things worth enchanting. The music is really loud, so I'm just going to turn that way the fuck down. So that right about there should be good. Also, I should try to talk directly into the microphone more so that it actually captures things. Thank you, Tom, posting all the discords. Jesus Christ. and there's all the YouTubes.
Did you feel a bit left out,
Seriously,
Simon?
though, I should just set up Nightbot to just periodically throw in the YouTube link.
At this point, yeah.
It might help.
I'm confused why you haven't.
It's just not been the fault. Normally, sometimes it works.
Sometimes it works, but like 3 of the last 4 times it's done this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I'm over it. Yeah, it was kind of it. We kind of had a downtime session last time where everyone just kind of did stuff around the city.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of where we pick up off, I believe. There were a few things that kind of got set up last time that'll probably unfold now. But where do we want to begin, guys?
Somewhere.
Sorry, just messing with notes.
Messing with notes?
Notes.
Oh.
Very different things.
Yeah, I was like jealous for a moment.
Well, we could start always in the best place, which is figuring out what we're doing again. I remember last we left off. I know Nail was being taught how to become the perfect drow.
Oh yes, those
Be a slaver.
those drow elocution lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because I believe she's currently going on Operation Helmsplitter.
Yep, but still might be useful.
Oh,
nevertheless.
she'll still be going to the drow capital anyway.
Oh yeah, eventually.
Not hard to be a dwarf, just copy Ragnar, but just be a bit evil.
Could go as a dwarf, yeah, that would work.
I'm trying to find where I wrote down my notes. Fuck. That's not good.
Imagine if you put it in your schoolwork.
I don't think I did, but that's why I was checking.
Imagine sending it off to your professor. They're like, who is this Ragnar from old English history?
Hey, knowing professors, they'll probably look at that and go, they made a silly mistake. This is cool, though.
They send you a message, could you invite me to this session, mate?
You know, that actually would be freaking cool. Because some of my professors are actually really interesting. Like my.
Yes, but I also imagine they're probably of the type that consider this kind of shit like satanic or something.
No, they actually, most of them I've talked about doing this, and they've been like, that sounds cool.
Brandon, a bit of your dislike towards religions came out then.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm used to it.
Yeah, but that was on stream.
It wouldn't surprise me, is all I'm saying.
I mean,
Satanic panic was a huge thing in America. I don't know about over there.
Kids. Let's continue.
yeah. I deal with this
I
normally.
started it and I'm ending it.
Thank you.
Okay, so what is the plan for our actual journey there? Are we just going to walk across the thing in 2 parties? And what were the parties again?
Unless they have teleportation circles.
I believe Ragnar was going to go and talk to the counselors about how to get to Eth Aldor.
Yeah, something like that. Let's go do that then.
Yeah, all right. Let's see, what was it? It was Ragnar, and he was dragging Barator along with him.
Well, this doesn't involve Barator, so Barator can go, I don't know, do stuff.
Who is your guide?
Huh?
Well, you're a druid, or you really think you can just walk up to the council chambers?
I was just gonna throw out my royal badge of honor.
Well,
They don't care.
Oh yeah, they don't. How rude. I wish to speak to your manager.
Yeah, who did you take as your guide?
I'll take Barator then, why not?
Why would Barator know anything about this Sir Snebley? Who do you know that knows anything about this city or these people?
Someone. I'll take the detective with me.
Oh, you're going to bring along Yuden.
Yeah.
In that case, she would tell you that, oh, she'd be happy to accompany you. She's been meaning to get an opportunity to ask you some more questions.
Oh, lovely. Well, let's go then.
What is your name? What is your purpose?
None of your beeswax.
What is the average beautiful African soul?
African or European?
Oh, hold on. That's the thing I need to do. I need to rejoin as a player.
I don't know. It doesn't make a difference.
But yeah, she'll, let's see, probing question. Have you heard anything further about the daring dwarves?
No, I've been busy. Why? Anything I should know?
No, I thought you'd be keeping tabs on what was ostensibly an existential threat to your own life.
I throw caution to the wind. Granted, the image on the screen looks very blurry on stream.
Yeah,
it's just a web page loading.
It's because it's
Oh,
reloading.
lovely. Oh, brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Because I realized I was still in GM mode.
Well done.
So I very quickly put myself into player mode.
Player mode.
Have you been making preparations for...
What, the battle? Sure. I've been preparing myself and learning stuff and things. You can tell I'm a bard. Got away with words, me.
So what did you think of the Elven Princess's proposal?
What? Do I know this, or out of context? Do I know this,
No.
or was this asked? Oh bollocks!
Because
Even after
you weren't there, but Ragnar was being portrayed by Nea.
Damn it, Naya.
I would have discussed this. I did say that out of camera. I would have said. I did say that. I would have discussed these things with Ragnar beforehand.
Do you want me to throw
Like
a
on the
check or
first few
something?
days.
Do you want me to throw a performance check?
No, actually, it would have to be a history check if Nea was trying to teach you about it.
Motherfucker. I did horribly. I'm like, totally sure. What was it again?
It's like, don't you recall? She mentioned it to you at the ball.
No, I was a bit. I've been a bit preoccupied with personal thoughts about the mission.
Alright, so that means from her, I need a wisdom save.
I'm not lying. I have been.
No, but you are trying to conceal.
That's true.
That's an insight. There we go.
I'm pretty certain. No, I'm not going to say a thing.
Motherfucker.
She can tell that you, while not outright lying, you are trying to conceal something from her.
Yay! I should have brung the shiny god to distract her.
He would have at least tried.
Yeah,
she's not an easy one to pull things over, however.
yeah, I've noticed. So let's go to these people place where we need to go to talk to these people.
Oh yeah, this is just kind of chatting along the way.
Oh, excellent, brilliant.
Because
you're walking and wandering down.
because where you guys are staying is like up here by 5,
Mm-hmm.
and where you're going is down here by 10.
Oh, great.
So it's a little bit of a distance.
I can see that.
But she does say, I can't quite put my finger on it, Ragnar, but there's something different about you.
How so?
You just don't seem quite the same person.
Eh. You know, mood changes.
Mood changes. Nothing suspicious here.
This would have been so good yesterday if we had it in the market.
So, where did you end up going after leaving the ballroom, or leaving the throne room? Where
Did
were
Nia-
you
would-
exactly?
Would Nia have also told me this?
Doesn't sound like important information, so no.
You know, I just went through this. I went for a stroll. All the huffy puffiness of nobles.
See, that is an actual lie.
I don't know what I did.
Well, you do know what you did. You were in a bed in Ilaria's house.
Was I?
Yes, in a
Yeah,
coma.
this is what you were crystallized.
Oh right.
Comatose.
Well, yeah, obviously.
And
Did you want
crystallized.
to roll deception?
Uh-huh.
16. I'm just like,
Sweating bullets here.
like,
She's like, you know, free hair. Deceptions won't get you very far.
Oh, I've noted.
Oh my god.
What?
Simon, have you seen her passive perception?
Yes.
Is it too high for words?
Her passive perception is 20 fucking 2.
I do not like this.
It means stuff. It means whatever party she's in, we're not being ambushed. If she's half paying attention to what's going on around, we're not getting ambushed by her. And vice versa.
How long was I in that coma for?
Month?
Like a month or more?
Yeah, a month and a half.
A lot of shit happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, month and a half, I'm going to say.
Is there something you'd want to confess to me, Ragnar?
Fuck it. I was in a coma for a month. Happy.
And she will detect no lie there.
Yeah.
A coma?
Yeah.
But how were you...
Let's just say...
And then it clicks. So it was a different person.
Maybe.
A very convincing disguise, she says, looking very critically at the details of your face. Flawless,
Well, that's
in
good.
fact.
I know, right? It's almost like it was magic.
She goes, no, it couldn't be magic. I would be able to sense that.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't. I don't know who they got to portray me, but they got someone.
Well then. We have more to discuss, however, this place is a bit too public for that.
I'm gonna get stabbed, aren't I?
No, she's an investigator.
I'm gonna get stabbed by an investigator.
She just wants to ascertain that you didn't, you know, murder the king as a move to try and grab power in the Dwarven Empire and, you know, throw the entire alliance into chaos and potentially be responsible
if she
for
says
the
that to me,
downfall of
I could just show her my transcripts that I was in the island place while the king was being murdered, I assume.
But yeah, eventually you do come across the council halls. It doesn't really look very impressive in the sense of grand dwarven architecture.
You mean gnomish?
No, I mean dwarven.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't.
Right, okay.
It's similar in the way that it's all stone, but it doesn't. There's a lot of care and detail about it, but it's not as overstated as dwarven architecture would be. But it still has a air of importance about it.
Okay.
What?
I sneezed.
Oh. I don't know why, but I heard that as quick question for some reason.
Continue.
But she goes up to the guards, and she explains that why the two of you are here, and that it's of great importance for them that you have an audience with one of the counselors.
Excellent.
The guards don't really seem convinced, but we'll give her a persuasion anyway. Jesus fucking Christ.
I think that got through.
Just fucking barely.
She got 21.
Versus an 18, though.
Yeah, but that's a D20. She would have passed either way.
It was yeah, I was just rolling a check for the guard.
Okay.
The guards are ultimately convinced by her intense persuasion,
That I can imagine.
and they send word up, and they allow you to step into the lobby. As is the custom with so many places, it's kind of like lined with statues and things detailing the history of the people there and all of that shit.
Ah,
You know,
incredible.
People of note, that sort of thing. Do you
I
speak
know.
Gnomish?
No, I speak Undercommon and Dwarvish, and Common.
Yeah, shame.
I'm pretty sure. Common, Dwarvish, Undercommon. Yep.
You would, however, appreciate the fineness of the stonework.
Ah, it looks lovely. Can I roll a history check
Sure.
to see if I could understand through the imagery? Ooh, 14.
You get a sense that these are kind of busts of the gnomish kings.
Oh, lovely.
You don't really know who they are, but given the general lifespan of gnomes and the number of them, you figure this probably represents somewhere in the ballpark of 2,000 years of history.
Wait, what's the age of gnomes?
What's the age of what?
What? How old the gnomes? What's the lifespan of a gnome?
Gnomes can live like 500 or so, but deep gnomes is a little bit shorter, so it's about 300 to 400 years on average.
Sounds about right. Right. Let's go then.
Then eventually, some grumbly gnomes escort you into a sort of conference room. The chairs are a bit small for you, but you try and make yourself look as comfortable as possible.
Excellent.
And eventually 3 gnomes in those gray robes come out. And they kind of look to you. And they kind of speak in a sort of, with a thick accent in their undercommon.
Oh, lovely.
But they're kind of like, why do you wish to speak with us?
I wish to know our way to the fort. What's it called?
The city of Eth Aldor is where Citadel Black Iron is located.
Yeah, we're looking to get to Ethaldor to get to Citadel Black Iron.
Which the name actually translates to First Flame.
Oh, brilliant! Sounds lovely. Assuming it's going to be full of magma.
How did you know?
I may have saw the other map.
How do you spell that felder?
You left it up.
I will tell you, Simon, as soon as I get into my folder here.
Oh wait, you probably have things for it. Yeah, I've got it. Don't worry. I just remembered I could just look at the NPCs.
Oh, okay.
Well, I wish to know how to get there, and if there's any sort of, I don't know, scouting party that has seen any weaknesses that we could either sneak in or.
We cannot reveal our secrets to you.
Look, I'm trying to help you here. I'm going to kill this bastard, which means less Druga attacks on your people. Savvy?
Roll persuasion.
19.
Ooh. While it may be so that our goals are currently aligned, we cannot simply give this information out. It's makes us more vulnerable than anyone would like.
Also, what do you think I'm going to do? Blab to him?
I do not know, but perhaps there is a compromise.
Okay, and that be?
If you can convince a burrow warden, they may be able to take you out through some of the deep tunnels to get you close to your destination. We tend to avoid those tunnels, but if anyone can get you there, you'd need to seek one of them.
Is that all you've got?
It is all I'm willing to part with. He does, however, toss you an amulet. Kind of like
What is it?
Give them this, and they will understand that you have our permission.
Okay, sure thing. Thank you for your help, O wise masters. I say sarcastically, and then walk out.
I can hear the sarcasm straight off the holy hell.
Oh dear. Alright, so you're gonna go looking for a burrow warden.
Yeah, goddamn deep nose. More
Nick,
secretive than the drow, it seems.
Nick, did you want to do your thing?
What do I have for Payel or Alton to do? What? When, where? How and why?
Alton was gonna do the thing.
Remind me what the thing was again?
The thing.
Thing.
The big surprise he has for everybody.
Oh, right.
Is he
That's
pregnant?
right. No, no, but okay. So
Okay.
as the next morning or whatever it was,
Allow me to set the scene, if you will.
Okay.
fine.
So, while Ragnar's off doing his thing, I imagine most people are probably gathered at Eve's place. Kind of preparing, strategizing, thinking up stuff, yes?
Yeah, probably.
So you guys are just kind of out in the common room, kind of discussing your battle plan. And, that's where you can pick up Nick.
So as that happens, you guys would see someone come down that you're pretty positive is a female drow with a very similar color scheme to Alton did. That same kind of purplish toned skin, silvery hair and everything.
Wait, what?
The fun part is Barotor is the only one you have there, Ragnar.
Yeah, no, he writes. He just looks very confused.
Just like holds up one of those signs with 3 question marks.
No, he just looks confused. He's just in shock.
I mean,
It's
honestly, the way I would imagine it is a strange drow just turned up.
Yeah, in a place that doesn't like drows. So
Yeah.
it's just question marks all around.
my don't worry, don't freak out. It's still me. It's still Alton, just
Wait.
different.
Didn't those gnomes say they've never been found by your kind whatsoever?
None of my kind has stepped foot in here that they know of.
That they know of. All admit.
Yeah. Who I'm guessing is your mother is standing right there.
Huh? What? My
I'm
mother?
very
that's Alton.
confused.
No, that is Alton. Alton wasn't down with us, and now a female Alton is standing in front of us.
Oh.
Wait, so you can you change form? I direct this to Alton.
Nick, hello?
Right. I guess I do need to do some explaining, don't I?
I mean, it's not every day.
At that moment, Brahm Ayla, like, She's like, you just hear the sound of a teacup falling to the ground and shattering.
Are you all right?
She's
Look,
she like points a finger at Alton's like, and is just like horrified and confused, and she's like, "How? That shouldn't be. You're a drow."
Nanny?
Oh, gee, thank you for reminding me. I didn't know.
Nanny?
And that shouldn't exist. Get used to this kind of thing.
Yes, I can. Yes, you're probably guessing exactly why I can do this.
She kind of like, she goes up towards you and is like, "Do you have any idea what you are?"
Artur writes on his board a changeling?
Well,
Don't
I
think
know
it's a
that
changeling.
I have a general idea of what this
Nail would know if he was a changeling.
Mm-hmm.
Or do they know?
Yes.
They don't know, but they kind of know.
It's an instinctual, like,
You-
little sensation.
He kind of rubs the bridge. She rubs the bridge of her nose as she's like, "Yes, I have a general idea. Would you like to explain to everybody else, and then I can explain why this is? I'm very lucky that no one has caught me yet."
Wait, we're trans rights allowed now?
What?
Excuse me, what?
Nothing.
I need an explanation of some kind.
Yes, that's what he was allowing the Brahm explaining it.
Well, she kind of looks at you guys and I suppose that most of you are Intelcast, which is Elvish for not of the people. Perhaps you wouldn't be aware of such things, but a rare few are born into the elven race who are blessed with a fluidity that has been denied elven kind since our failure to Corellon. But such people are rare and precious. I don't understand how you've been here.
Is this something you can do at will? Or, sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions.
It's fine.
It's very
I have
rude.
It's sort of yes and no. Let me explain. I can do this by falling. Basically, I go to sleep with the idea of waking up as this, and then I become this thing. I become a female. Does that make sense? That makes sense. All right.
Makes a bit more sense.
It is. Many of the elven kind find this to be a blessing. Lilithian drow find this to be a curse, and anyone who is caught doing it is killed.
Well, probably sacrificed.
Sacrificed, yes. It's considered a curse by quote-unquote people, whereas like the other things are blessings. In any case,
Is
that
part of
aside,
the reason why you wanted to leave? Sorry,
Well-
again, asking too many personal questions.
no, this is something I have developed control over enough I didn't need it to. This is more something I've started adapting and using more now that I've left already. But for the sake of purposes, I've developed a personality for this character. God, what did I name this bloody female? Let's just say that this is the reason. If is Celathan there?
He is.
This is the reason why there's a brother and sister on that merchant seal.
Actually, this is good. I think we can use this.
Yes, this will avoid me being spotted more obviously because my my body type. Obviously, no one knows I can do this. I'm still alive. This is my proof that no one knows I can do this, except you guys. I'm starting to wonder if that was a good idea or not, considering the Brahm almost peed herself when she saw this.
Well, like if you, most of us are ignorant of traditions down here.
Arthur just shrugs and goes after eating.
But yeah, right. Now that we can now that we have this under our sleeve, still I would recommend, obviously, Celathan, dear, you should probably change your appearance slightly because I imagine most people can recognize you. It's only been a few months.
Wouldn't be concerned so much about that as long as we don't go into the main house. Besides,
we're gonna end up in the main house.
They really are.
Yes. Very well.
So long as we don't end up in this one location. We're gonna end up in that one location now.
Where was I?
I'm assuming Ragnar walks through the door right now.
Sure.
He just walks in, just like, sup, losers. Just walks past, I've forgotten Nick's character's name already.
Alton.
Alton. Yeah, he just walks past Alton, just not realizing. How's the moody drow doing?
Which one? We've got two.
The other one. The new one.
Oh. Well, they're standing in front of you. Well, behind you now.
Hands around. Who are you?
I just imagine murderous glare.
He's just like, who the fuck are you?
Somebody is about to shove their high heel up your ass.
Okay, they're cool. Right, someone get the moody elf up, and then we should leave. I need to go find
That is her.
Find. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That is Alton. Or what did you say you
Yes.
would prefer to be called in this as this character?
Right. I mean,
Or you haven't found it yet. If you haven't found it, it's fine.
hold on. Out of character. I'm just.
Can I just ask?
You know what? I actually like this name. I'm gonna.
You know what?
I'm gonna.
This is what I want you to do. I want you to put it on your fucking bio sheet so you don't forget it.
I didn't. To be honest,
You have forgot it.
Dude, I have been so busy. I actually didn't even have time to write it down. All right, so this is the. And then we can give Celathan a male name. He can be this one. I like this name. We're gonna go with this name.
Oh god.
How is Puny God finding this news?
All right, so I added it to the thing. These are the I will toss them to you, Rael.
You added it to the thing?
Okay, so the first name is mine. The second name is Celathan's. Just use a very simple translator.
Qualin. I'm glad you chose something easy to say.
What's it called?
Shin Qualin.
It's Shin Qualin.
Shin Qualin.
No.
Yeah.
She
May I get a spelling?
She Qualin. Yeah, She Qualin. She
May I
Qualin.
get this
She
in writing?
Qualin in my spin.
I disconnected him for that. That was unacceptable.
I don't know how long it's going to take for him to realize.
Well, he's gone forever.
What did I didn't kick him.
No.
Let's just give him a second.
Oh
He
dear.
still hasn't realised. Someone want to message him? There he is.
I think Tom was being an asshole and kicked me out.
Yep.
I wasn't
that's
being an
exactly it.
asshole.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
that was just unacceptable.
Neither. There.
It's all day if you want.
I mean, we can, but do you really want to?
Would test me.
All right. So All right. So Shequal and Benth is this person's name. They are. Sorry, I didn't even realize I was kicked out of the call. I wasn't even paying that much attention. I was reading something.
You see, I that was a good thing. I made sure that he was paying attention. Brandon, you can thank me later.
But yes, for reference, this character, you will refer to her as Shequal Benth.
All right,
She's a
Shaquille.
mem-
All right,
she's-
Shaquille O'Neal, let's go.
Shaquille O'Neal.
I want you to know I will personally remove your beard and tape it to your ass. You will have a tail before the end of the week if you don't cut your bullshit now.
Well, you
So-
see, we did lose a tiefling.
I looked
not my
up
fault.
for a name
Circumstances.
translator or
Uh-huh.
a name generator.
Huh?
And I love one of them. It's Brazea. Brazier. And
Razors?
where's the chat? There it is.
All right, and then I think we posted. I sent to you earlier the.
Brazier.
It's a brazier. God bless him. But yeah, what I think I sent you the name for the city originally.
It was something with an O.
It was like Olafair or something like that. I'm trying to see. I know I sent it to you. Fine, I'll go find it. Here we go. I actually still have the link pulled up. Here we go. Orlitar. Or Orlitilar, or something like that. I call it Orlitar. I don't care about it being right. Just close enough.
Before we find that thing, Brandon, can I ask my inner thoughts if I know a way, if it knows a way?
What?
Do you know the way?
You know the thing
With his head.
No.
Well,
what are you
in
talking
my chest. The thing in my chest.
about? Oh.
There you go. It has been a while.
It has. You want to try and commune then?
I do. Need me to roll anything?
Oh dear.
I've secluded myself away in a room.
The problem is you need to use your wisdom.
Hmm?
You need to use your wisdom because it's like a meditative thing.
Oh God.
Amazing.
I take that as I did not hear Jack. I heard Jack shit.
You commune and you sense nothing.
You must be pissed off. Right.
That's
I
also
guess
something you
I'll,
didn't really know anything about.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I guess I'll just go then. All right, we need to find this headsman then.
Burrow Warden.
That one.
Eve's like, I might know a couple.
You'll take us there.
Why don't you let me ask around and I'll see if I can find someone to scout you.
But make it quick.
So, after about half a day, he comes back. He's like, LSD, that. Oh my God, Simon. He had come back and he says, I've been able to call in some favors. And I think I might be able to get you a Barrow Warden.
Okay. I'm sensing a but.
He goes by the name of Galwood.
Right.
Explaining your situation, he does know of a set of tunnels that will bring you nearby. I don't know why he suddenly has Celotham's accent.
It's some of them in disguise.
Oh shit.
He will take you to the lake.
Lake.
Yes.
Sounds fun. Right. That'll work. Show him this. I throw the amulet at.
You will be needing this.
What
He
is
hands
it?
it back to you.
Oh. Okay. Alright. So when we heading out then?
I suppose at your leisure.
I want to move out straight as soon as possible then.
Alright, so
I'm gonna
Ragnar...
round up my group of idiots.
Ragnar kind of does a roll call.
Who's in the group? Let me do a roll call.
He's like, Nea, Ozen, Pael, Belron, on me.
Okay, right. I'll do it. Cool person. Annoying one. Shiny god. Yeah, let's go.
Shiny
Oh,
God
no,
comes
bro.
down the stairs in nothing but a bathrobe. What's going on?
We're going.
Ah, we're going.
I heard prayers.
We're going.
Ah, shit. Alright. He puts down his white Russian and goes and gets dressed, and then he follows after.
Honestly, I'd be entirely
I just
Kinda
turn around
cool
and
if
say,
he
"See
just
you
walked
losers
out
later,
with his
don't die."
in his bathrobe.
Yeah. I just turn around and say, "See you losers later, don't die."
I guess we're off. Sweet.
Yeah, because he's going with it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's everybody.
There wasn't Balron.
Hold that thought while
Ragnar.
I'm going to be pulling tokens here for a moment, so...
I'm still mad I can't find the Helmsplitter information anywhere. I think I copied and pasted into the chat, though, thankfully.
Oh.
I just have to scroll up the chat entries for the game.
Wait, what are you looking for?
The information for Operation Darkfall and Operation Helmsplitter.
I've written it down.
Yeah.
I'll confer everything up with you.
Reclaim
I've written this down with my
Black
notes.
From the Black Iron Citadel and possibly assassinate
Fantastic.
Lord Blackiron. Their side objective is to stop their supply of drow.
sure,
See Operation
that works.
Darkfall. Information so far. Have increased activity and trade with the drow.
Congratulations.
Minor objectives.
Let's try
Seek out
that one.
Counselor
Alright, so-
for more information.
Where is Pael going? Because he got called to do something.
Pales in Helmsplitter.
Okay, we're
I've put it at the bottom. I've sent you the notes.
right. Oh,
It's at
right.
the very
I need to-
bottom. In methods.
he's gonna look at the Braum real quick and be like, since you're not going on the mission with us, do you mind if I borrow that necklace of yours?
What? Oh, the Braum.
shapeshifter neck. Yeah.
She's like, well, I suppose I'm not using it. Do try and bring it back, though. It is very expensive. And she'll toss you the amulet.
Yep.
Well,
Fantastic.
calling it an amulet is a little bit much. It's more of a fine necklace.
He's. I don't know if it'll fit around his neck, so he's gonna wear it as a bracelet. And just. And he. So, and he's gonna look at Tom. He's gonna look at Ragnar. Ragnar's still there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Would this be an acceptable choice? He clicks he kind of adjusts it, and he shapeshifts into. Where's? I know I sent you the picture, Rail.
Did you?
Damn it, Rail! Why'd you delete all my stuff that I sent you? Clearly,
didn't.
that's
Scroll the fuck up.
clearly it's not my fault. It's clearly your fault.
I'm literally looking at it.
Clearly not my fault. It is clearly your fault.
Here's
it's always
the
Brandon's
thing
fault.
he can't find because of his inability to scroll.
Clearly your fault. See, you deleted it and then you re-added it here, so you made me look bad. That was your goal the entire time.
Fuck out of here. Alright. So, that's Payel now.
Yeah.
Like, pull and walk off.
Hey, the
Oh
thing
my.
was done.
Well, I was gonna ask, does this look like it will pass for the look that since we're going there?
Well, you aren't on fire.
Yeah, it'll work.
Good. All right. Are we following Ragnar out, or are we going somewhere else?
We're going to the.
We're following Ragnar.
All right.
Yeah. We're going to a person that can guide us.
Okay.
You
Following
make your
you.
way down toward one of the tunnels, and you can see a gnome there. He has a very fancy collar and a what looks to be some kind of magic amulet around his neck.
Right.
I assume you'll approach him and say something.
Yeah. And she can be like,
I'm
"Yo,
following Ragnar.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy that's been asking about you. You could take us to the Black Iron Fortress."
He kind of looks at you. It's like, you're planning on going to it, Elder.
Someone translate.
Are you planning to go to F Older?
Yes.
And he like, you to understand the
He's
orders
fuck the loogie, for God's sakes.
very odd look.
What did he say?
I'm gonna be honest, I got distracted halfway through what he said. I heard something about two of us being understood, but two of us, and then something.
Well, two of you look like Druiger.
Oh. Friends.
Shall we?
Let's go.
I'll do my adjust scarf thing again.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'll do my
Well-
adjust the scarf thing again.
Just walk on your knees. You'll be fine.
Walk on your
I do my adjust the scarf thing once again. You know, play as if I'm doing some sort of literal ritual, and then I transform into. I will find an image eventually.
I'm going to assume a Druiger of some kind.
Yes. Yes.
That works.
A trigger of some kind. I will find an image at some point.
Ozen should be able to do a similar thing with his mask.
Yeah.
He kind of
Don't worry, we'll fit right in.
looks at you guys and shrugs like, "I'll do."
Yeah, that'll work.
Hope
then.
so.
Let's move.
He's like, "Well, me."
Okay.
Off we go.
Off we go.
We're off to see the Wizard, the Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Follow the gray brick road, I guess.
Yep, that's the aim.
He
So
leads
I don't know
you.
if it's much of a wizard.
He'll lead you through a series of winding mines, and you can see the activity, especially if you're Ragnar, of picks and chisels and things carving out the stone.
Lovely. This is gonna be fun.
Brothers of the mine, rejoice, sing, sing, sing with me.
I slap Pyel, just tell him to shut up.
Can't prove I was saying shit.
First, you're stopping him is my job.
Voice. Down and down into the deep blue above.
Right.
Ragnar, would you like to use your stone cunning?
I would indeed.
Oh my fucking god.
What the fuck?
Man, that's a really high roll.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
Dude, he knows the frick down to the person who originally carved the hammer, or he forged the hammer to carve the spot.
Ragnar, you see a kind of a small boulder, and you feel like you should look behind it.
I'm gonna go look behind it.
You have to be able to move it.
Oh. What do you mean?
It's a big fucking rock.
Anyone want to attack it?
Pale kind of sighs as he looks at it and is like, all right, fine, I'll fucking move it for you.
Give me a
I'll
strength
try
check.
to. They'll try to. How's that?
All you gotta do is be a DC 13.
Alrighty. That part when people forget that Pale is really good at everything except intelligence and dexterity.
As
And
Pale,
intelligence and dexterity, like the main things we ask him to do.
as
Yeah.
Pale slides the rock out of the way,
One-handed.
without even breaking a sweat, you can see something glittering from where the rock was moved.
Oh, brilliant.
Would you like to investigate it?
I would
Diamonds!
indeed. Someone help me.
For being a dwarf, you can have advantage.
Okay, one sec.
Hey, Brandon,
Yep.
since it's
18.
Mom's birthday, can you shout happy birthday since she's right here?
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, that was adorable.
Huh?
I know it was your mom's birthday. You should have told me.
But yeah,
I'll go look on Dad's car.
that's all I had. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I got lemon juice.
Okay, good. Ah. But yes, where were we?
Investigate the shiny.
I got an 18.
Somebody else do the investigating. I suck at investigating.
Oh, you got an
I
18.
have. I did indeed.
That's pretty good. All you had to do was beat a 10.
Brilliant. What do I see?
Ragnar, you take some tools you have just with you, and you manage to prize out a shiny black stone.
Another one?
Well, this one is rough and uncut.
But it's a black stone from the Black Guitar Ridges.
The Burrow Warden comes over, looks at it, and nods approvingly. Good find.
That I can imagine.
You're home, Ragnar.
We found. How much does that thing go for?
Well, it's an
You're
uncut
not
gem, so
Yeah.
you can potentially have someone evaluate it later.
Maybe we can actually afford Ragnar's drinking habits now.
I don't
I
really
think
know about
that
that.
much.
But you get a sense that the Burrow Warden respects you a little bit more now.
Hey.
And finally, he leads you down the way, and you can see where the tunnel kind of comes to an end, rather abruptly, and you can see where the stones have kind of been piled up to kind of block it off. He goes,
Right.
he looks at you guys.
Sorry.
He's found school.
Is
Fair
what?
enough.
He's
It's as far as it's gonna go.
1 second.
As far as he's willing to go.
Oh right. Okay. Cool. We'll make our own way then.
I presume
Hold
this
on.
is the end of the territory.
Hey. Stay safe going back, friend.
Certainly.
What he said.
I'm trying to work on my my Druger accent. How is this? Good enough?
I
Good
mean,
enough.
you heard my accent? I sound like I'm common.
That he uses his amulet, and you can see his hands beginning to glow, and he just kind of pulls his hands apart, almost like he's opening a door, and you see the stone split open, and it opens out into a cavern.
Oh, lovely.
That's for us?
Yanden.
Okay.
Okay, let's
go.
go.
Thank you very much.
Shame none of you speak Gnomish.
Stone's guide you are in all that.
Well, yeah, sure. Let's
Nope.
go.
And you can hear the rocks rumbling a little. Well, actually, no, they don't rumble. They actually move silently as it closes behind you.
The most we might hear is like a pebble fall. Just.
Give me an investigation.
All of us?
Yep. Oh my
Now
god,
to-
the song that's come up in the
20.
queue.
Ragnar's determined today.
Knew that was coming.
Let's go.
Well done, Nick. It's about to happen again, isn't it?
Pale's like fucking Tuvok's character in Spaceballs.
Nah. I'm assuming, is this like to find our directions? Because if so, he's acting just like Zorro.
He's like,
He
Pale's
walks
like,
in the other way.
Pale's like, I don't see shit.
I just grab and drag him.
Ragnar, your acute night vision, you can spot lights in the distance.
I will be
This-
right back.
I just point
No worries.
toward I'll just throw my hand forward in a gesture to say forward.
That way? Okay.
Mhm.
Sure. I see no problem with this, and I start marching forward, I guess.
Ragnar, a
Mhm.
memory begins to tug at the back of your mind.
No.
Make a history check.
Oh, lovely. One sec.
Oh wow.
What?
You just gotta be a DC of 1. I think you
I
got
think I
it.
will.
The pressure.
5. Hey!
You remember seeing something similar to this long ago when you were a beardless dwarfling.
Oh, lovely. This is familiar.
Like I said, you're home.
As you draw closer to the lights, you begin to pick up a smell almost like brine. And as you draw closer to the lights, you can see that they are actually being emitted by the stalks of very large mushrooms
Oh, Lord.
that seem to be
Lovely.
perched on an island surrounded by water. But this being the Underdark, the water just looks pitch black.
I'd suggest we don't go in the water.
It's probably a good idea. I mean,
Yeah,
heaven only knows what's there.
exactly.
Anyone got a suggestion for a way across?
How well does Pael float?
I mean, if you're looking for someone who can fly, that's literally.
How far
Women's
away
spells.
is it?
Well, the island is a good distance, probably about like 800 or 900 feet. You imagine?
No, okay. too far for me. Do we need to go over
looking
to the
around,
island?
what do we have?
Yeah.
What's that?
Looking around, what do we have on our side? We've got our side of the riverbank, or whatever bank. We've got terrifying water before us. What's around?
Is there a boat?
Good plan. Give me an investigation.
Okay. That's the wrong one. Ignore that one.
Ragnar's like, I got this. I'm just gonna intimidate the fucking water.
Gonna intimidate my way to victory.
Water, move now!
There we go. I've got a 15.
I got 7.
As you guys kind of explore around the bank, Nea, you do find what seems to be a rope on a some kind of mechanism.
Some kind of pulley, or
Yes.
I will attempt to use the pulley. And by me, I mean I'll tell Tail to do it because he's much stronger than me.
Tail, give me a strength check.
Oh dear.
This is when he
But
breaks
he's
his
walked
arm.
off. So
Yeah, he's gone to wish his mama a happy birthday. Someone roll it for him.
yep.
Try. And I'm not much strength, but who knows?
There you are. Strength. Do the strong thing, boy.
Wow.
There we go. Tail's got this.
Tail begins pulling on the rope.
After saying hold my beer.
And after a decent length of time, you begin to hear the sound of something kind of sloshing on the water, as ever so slowly, a decently sized barge makes its way along the rope towards you.
Do we have to pay the ferryman?
There is no ferryman.
Gonna ask if they're a ferryman, but nope. Huh. Feel like we're gonna be traveling across the River Styx here. Just get
Lovely.
that.
Have we got any
sinking
big? Have we got
sensation.
any big stick, or do we need to pull on the rope?
We have Grove
Oh,
Tender.
He's not here.
There he is.
I will.
Well,
Is he with us? Not you?
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Oh
here.
yeah. Okay.
But as you,
Okay.
as the barge makes its way along, you see that there does actually appear to be some kind of mechanism on the barge itself
Yeah.
that kind of
Investigate the
pulls it
actual
along.
So let's do that.
It's almost like a
Yeah.
sort of a stair tread, and judging by the harness, it looks like some kind of animal is meant to drive it.
We have Project 21.
Yes, but you also have a druid with you.
Mm-hmm.
Project 21's a little
How
bit
big?
small for what you need.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how big does the creature need to be?
A little bit larger than a humanoid.
A little bit larger than a humanoid.
But Grove Tender's like, I guess I can do this.
Grove tender.
That's a terrible impersonation.
Good enough for me.
He doesn't like it.
It's just a.
Understandably.
Mm-hmm.
He basically turns into like a kind of ox-like creature, but made of stone. And he just kind of turns to you guys as,
Guess we're hopping on.
which you take to mean is hurry the fuck up.
Let's go then.
Guess we're hopping on.
So you board the ferry, and Grove Tender begins walking. He'll kind of be here, I guess. Oh, I'm trying to do it from the wrong screen, God damn it. And eventually, you guys come ashore on a small island.
This is the way we need to go, right, Ragnar?
This is the way. Oh, lovely. Mushroom forest.
Now, it looks a little bit bright if you're using dark vision, but it is a lower level of light than you would get from, say, the surface world.
Excellent.
But the light of the mushrooms is actually enough to where you see some types of moss and strange-looking plants and things kind of grow a little bit.
Do we see any mycelium colonies around?
Oh, you mean myconids?
Yeah.
You don't see any signs of myconids.
Okay, they hate Druga, so let's avoid them.
Okay, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just going to stand there?
No, we're gonna
moving.
move.
We're hustling.
I just see you standing there.
Oh, you
Yeah,
want us
but-
to pull them?
We're hustling forward.
Yes.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Those and you just kind of flew up a cliff.
Alright. This way?
Yep.
Okay, let's go, friends. Alright,
I mean,
so we're gonna have
as
to climb.
you can-
Are we gonna have to climb up this?
If you're on like a smaller island, and you can see there's a bigger island there, but you do have to kind of scale this little cliff.
I was gonna throw us down a
Okay.
rope,
How did you get up there?
fly.
You wasted a spell slot for this?
Fair enough.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, so with the help of the rope, you guys make it up the cliff.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
I'll move Grove Tinder along.
Is that a house-sized spot?
It is a farm you spot.
Oh, lovely.
You can see up here it appears to be like some kind of area where people, because as you examine some of the mushrooms, you notice that they have their stems are strong and rigid, almost wood-like, which makes sense considering the size of the mushrooms they hold.
Very true, very true.
And you can see up there someone seems to be working this kind of hardened stalk into usable wood-like material.
I'm gonna approach and shout,
There's no
"Hail,
one there.
friend!" Oh, you said someone.
Yeah, there's the equipment. You can see this is where
Oh,
people do
right.
do that.
Can I throw an investigate?
Give me a perception.
A perception? 12.
Wow. Okay, sort of in the distance, you can hear the sort of baying of ungulate animals.
Oh, we're at a farm.
Yes. Up ahead, you can see a field of some kind of plant that seems to be growing in the light of the mushrooms.
I'm gonna approach. I'm assuming this is the way to the farm, this little clearing here.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way over there and shout, "Hello, is anyone there?
What are you shouting in?
Hello." Oh, I'm undercommon.
Oh, of course. I'm like, why can't I move the thing? It's like, because this is not the one where I move things on. A Druger woman kind of pokes her head out, and she's like, she calls out, she's like, She kind of looks at you for a moment. She's like, "What you want then?"
Well, we want to go to the city.
What you doing at our farm?
Cool Island.
Well, someone's gotta feed the ungrateful lot what live in the city.
Yeah, I guess that's right. Ragnar Brakvatar, how do you do?
Her like mouth kind of drops open a gape, and she like walks over and looks at you, and she's like, she like kind of like grabs your face and like looks at you and is like, "Well, I'll be." And then she calls out, like she like yells in a very shrill voice, like, "Uthrend! Uthrend, you useless sack, get out here! Your nephew's come to visit!"
Nephew? Excuse me?
And from across the way, an older dwarven, an older Druiger man comes out and is like, "What you yelling about, woman?" And he makes his way over and she's like, "Your nephew's come to visit, and you'd not even be telling me." And he's like, "What?"
Hello?
And he kind of comes over and he's like, looks at you, he's like, "By all that be," and he like wraps his arms around you.
I am
He's
very
like,
uncomfortable.
"I've not seen you since you were a beardless dwarfling lad."
That's great. But I just push him away. Who the fuck are you?
And he's like wounded. He's like, "I'm Uthrend, your brother's brother, or your father's brother."
My father?
Aye, my useless brother.
Sure. What?
Well, don't just stand there. He's like, he looks to her. He's like, go get everything ready. Go. He's like, come in, lad."
Sure. These are my friends. Well, I say friends. Well, we have a god, and
Well, I'm a Druger right now, so don't worry.
Yeah, they're all kind of disguised.
here's my Druga pals and a robot dog. Oh, and that thing.
And a construct man who's just enamored by this bizarre plant life.
He must be in love.
All
Grove
you get out of Payel is a.
Grove Tender just starts like mowing the lawn.
I just imagine that when we come back out, like, the whole entire field is gonna be covered.
Right.
Beautifully manicured,
like,
beautifully everything.
Well, I guess if you're friends of my nephew, then you're welcome here. Come in, then, come in.
Sure. Right.
He like stops by a basin to like wash some kind of brown muck off himself.
Lovely.
He's a farmer, you know.
I can see that.
He kind of looks over. It's like, "You guys gonna stand there till you grow mushrooms?" Grove Tender's like, "I prefer to stay outside."
Yeah. He'll work for free, you know.
He's like, "Suit yourself, stone man."
Once again, you get a from.
Can I roll a perception?
You may.
Because I want to see if I notice anything or like see any pictures. 17.
You see it's a rather homely little farmhouse. They live a simple life here apparently.
Right.
And you see pictures of family members. You don't really recognize many of them.
I don't recognize most of them.
You do recognize one though. He looks a little bit like you, but a little different.
I'm assuming that's my no good dad that you talked about.
Yeah. He's like, oh, that's that no good father of yours. Too good for farming, he said.
Right. Sure. You know, I've never met him, really.
Well, don't surprise me, you two were never on good terms. After all, you took more after my dad.
I did?
Ooh, I could tell even when you were a dwarfling, you went one for one of those warring parties, like your da.
No, I was not. More of a singer me.
Ooh. Well, maybe you're not quite like da.
No. I'm
Da
not
were a
much of
farmer, like his father before him, and his father's father, and his father's 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 father, and his father's 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 father.
Okay, we get it. We don't need to hear the whole entire list again.
Excuse me for 1 minute. Can I just turn around and slap Ozen in the face?
Sure.
Okay, what do you want me to roll?
Don't worry.
The dexterity?
It's an unarmed strike, really.
Yeah, what would that be?
Strength.
Strength plus proficiency.
Yep. Plus
8.
your proficiency. Which is like
12.
Yep,
So 15. 12?
12.
Miss.
Oh.
Well,
Did I roll perception? Ignore
Pale doesn't miss, though.
that. Pale just whack!
You just a sudden backhand to the back of the head. In the word, the Gibbs smack. Just
Can it knock him out or
dodged one,
something?
went straight to the other.
wham!
Friend is now grumbling in the kitchen. Oh, these black guitar men always showing up unannounced. Never let the poor old lady know she's got to make enough food for so many.
I don't remember a lot of my previous life, so I don't know how real this is, so I just need a minute.
Are they speaking common, by the way, or are they speaking undercommon?
I think it's being under. Because you guys look like under. It looks like Driga.
That's why I've only been.
Dwarger, they're probably speaking Dwarvish.
Yeah, that's why
sure.
because I don't speak Dwarvish. That's why you've only been getting grunts out of me.
Oz, on the other hand, does speak Dwarvish.
This one is. Yep. Also.
Nea does as well.
No, I don't speak Dwarvish, hence I'm just standing there.
I just saw whatever. I was just following along. I saw Ragnar go to slap Ozen, and I assumed it was he deserved it, so I smacked him.
Thumbs up to
I was
Pale.
just saying that they don't need to say the whole list again. Okay? Does that really deserve a slap?
Yes.
He just holds up the back of his hand, and you can feel him almost say, "Oh, did I get my hammer? Did I get my hammer back, by the way?"
What do you mean, did you get your
I think
hammer
we
back?
did because we left the city.
Yeah,
They
You must have put your hammer
would
back.
have given you your weapons back for leaving the city when you were
Okay,
leaving the city.
good. He holds up the back of his hand, taps his hammer, and you feel a voice in your head. My pimp hand is strong.
Did you really need to use your hammer for that?
He taps it
Yes.
again, and he goes, "Yes, because I don't speak fucking Dwarvish."
Although you do, you hit someone with a hammer. I think that's good enough for them.
Yeah.
But friend is like, well, don't just stand there in the doorway. Come in, come in.
Hmm?
Your aunt is telling you guys stop standing out in the fucking hallway and come into the house properly.
Alright.
He's just gonna. You hear a voice in your head, Ragnar. Basically, just translate for me as needed.
Right. I'll just like thumbs up again.
Yep. All right, so he'll go find a spot in the corner.
And then a friend will sit down in a chair and he's like, "So, what's bringing my nephew back after so many years? What's it been? 30 years.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
He goes,
Mm.
so I take it you lost contact with your dad then?
Lost contact, more like don't remember most of my mum or dad. Was living on the streets is what I remember.
That no good, dirty, rotten bastard.
Throwing that sweet boy on the
At the
road.
very least left you here. We would have looked after you.
Maybe, but I wouldn't have met these idiots.
He's like, I'm sorry, lad. I had no idea.
It's alright.
You just see a...
He very clearly feels terrible about the fact that he wasn't able to be there for you.
I'm just like, it's okay.
Well, then I suppose you may or may not care then. But those army types, they did come by and dropped off a package a few years ago.
Oh?
Aye.
You ever take a look?
No. Apparently, your no good, dirty, rotten father's dropped dead.
No, is he?
Died in a raid, or so they say. They brought us a trunk of his belongings, though I suspect it's probably been a bit lighter of some of his treasures.
Well, surprised you didn't burn them.
Well, he might be a no good, dirty, rotten lout. He's still me brother.
I guess so.
And I always thought that maybe one day you'd come for it.
Sure, I'll take a look at it in a bit.
I
what
mean,
about...
It's rightfully yours, anywho.
Yes, so, but, what about my mother?
No.
Huh?
I don't think I ever met her. Your dad never really said much about her.
Of course he did.
Of course, the last time I spoke to your dad when he brought you here, and we just had another big argument about him abandoning the farm to go join some stupid military thing in the pursuit of power. Like any of that power's ever come back down the line to us.
Pardon, say that again? I got distracted for a second.
He was saying that the last time that your dad was here, all that really happened was he brought you here to show off, and then they got into an argument about how he's wasting his life joining up with the military of the city.
Oh, brilliant. Cool. What a nice guy. Well, good riddance, I guess. Say, have you heard anything out of the Black Iron Keep?
If I'm honest with you, we try not to. Those people, I tell you, we just want to be out here, living a simple life, growing our rothe, harvesting our taka.
Right, so
And
they're not
we really
bothering
only
you?
go in the city to, settle some of the excess, just to make a bit of coin,
Right, so they're not bothering you then?
Well, they have been coming around a bit more often lately, trying to get in our fields.
I can imagine. You're not selling, I'm assuming?
Well, I mean, we're happy to sell what we can spare, but, we can only spare so much.
I mean, you're not selling the farm.
No,
Right.
of course we'd never sell the farm. This firm's been in our family since me father's 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 father.
I have a question about that.
Aye,
Do you know why we're called Black Guitar?
I assume it's their family name. But
Yeah,
my great granda, he always used to tell this story what we were descended from some kind of dwarven nobles. If you can imagine that. Dwarven nobles abandoning a life of fancy finery to come out here and farm in this desolate darkness.
yeah, imagine that one of the last descendants of the true bloodline trying to become the king. Isn't that just hilarious?
If only.
I could just imagine Pale and Nia are just like, for fuck's sake.
Meanwhile, Ozin is just it's like, let him have his moment. Let him have his moment. Let him have his moment.
Well, Nea and Pale can't understand what the fuck's being said.
Oh yeah, they're just looking like.
Yeah,
huh?
Carney was sitting in the room and it's like everyone's speaking German. It's terrifying, but I'm just nodding along like, yeah, it's fine.
I don't have that anymore, do I? No. Right. Okay. Well.
In fact,
Funny.
you know, he used to say that bastard, the Black Iron, those Black Iron bastards had an axe, and they say we're ours. By right. They say one time, you know, the Carrot Lord Black Iron, yeah, he's a sack of shit, he is. But you know,
he is.
they say, that me great-granddad used to say that he went up one time trying to reclaim that axe and challenged his dad to a fight.
Did you know what happened?
Well, they say that's how he lost his eye.
Of course. Right. On the news of that dickhead, any chance you know of a way for us to get into the city and by extension the keep?
Well, getting to the city's pretty easy. You just
Okay.
kind of, you know, from the other side of the island, you just go in, follow the path
Yeah,
around,
but-
take the bridge past the lava lake.
Yeah, but I have a feeling my face is going to be a bit known there.
Hey,
Yeah, me and Black Iron aren't exactly good friends.
I don't it figure.
I
Those bastards.
yeah.
He kind of like strokes his beard, like, well, I am due to bring in a shipment, I suppose. I can
Sure,
try
can
and
do.
get you past.
Sure, if you want to. If it's no trouble to you.
And I gotta go in anyhow, and I could use some hired hands. You know.
I just look at the
These
others
old-
and just.
These old muscles ain't what they used to be.
Sure, my friends here, they can help. They thing is, they don't really speak our language
I do.
other than him.
Yeah,
Oh, are they foreigners then?
I just point at Pie. I'll just say it's fine. They're family.
they
Applejacks. Sorry for the video quality, but I Twitch hates us, so you know.
you just
I just
once again you hear Pale just grunt, just
Yeah, if you'd like to see anything for whatever reason, you can find us on YouTube.
Hale, you can show your face.
out of character, boy. I work on this disguise, and you do that to me. Why you gotta do that?
Yeah, but they're family. They gotta know that you're not natives.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Maybe
Yeah.
not then. Let's not do that.
Yeah, that's my entire thought. Is what? Why would I really reveal myself here?
So that you can pretend you're a god.
I mean, I am a god, but at the same time,
I was hoping to catch on to that.
it's like,
But
Maybe on our way out.
Yeah,
your uncle, to your surprise, seems kind of like good folk.
Yeah. Sure. Right. Anyway, when do you need to deliver the next shipment?
As soon as we can get the cart loaded and the road day in the harness.
All right. I'm just gonna look over to the other and say, guys, load cart.
Hmm?
I'm just gonna
What
point at
cart?
you guys and say, could you guys go load a cart?
There is actually a chat function on YouTube, now that I think about it.
Yep.
Yep.
And I can actually have a unified chat up.